Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump into it. I'm grabbing my Laura Geller primer in the even tone, and I'm just going to apply this all over my skin. I love this primer because it gives me a nice dewy finish. And next I'm just grabbing my beauty blender, and I'm just going to apply some of my Urban Decay foundation all over my face. Next I'm grabbing my NARS concealer, and I'm going to actually apply it a little lower than I normally would, and I'm going to take my beauty blender to blend it upwards into my under eye. This is basically just going to give us a light coverage, not too much product under the eye, because like I said, this whole look is about being very natural, glowy, and yeah. So I'm just going to put a little bit of highlight on my cupid's bow and my chin because we aren't contouring, so this will give you a little bit of dimension into the face by creating it by natural contours. Now I'm grabbing my Krylon cream blushes, and I'm gonna grab the browner tone. I'll put the name down below. So it's the middle one right there, and I'm going to apply a little bit on my cheeks, and then I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender as well. Now to start building up the glow, I'm going to take a little bit of MAC eye gloss, and I'm going to start applying it on the high points of my face and putting it on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, basically anywhere that I'm going to highlight. This is going to give me a natural sheen while we also build a little bit with some other highlighters. It does get a little sticky as you saw there, but look at that glow. Whew! So again, don't forget your nose, your chin, the center of your bridge. I don't really have one, so I gotta create a little illusion there. Next, I'm grabbing some Soft and Gentle. I'm just going to apply that directly on top to give a little bit more of an intense highlight because this whole look is about glowing. For the eyebrows, I'm grabbing my Anastasia Brow Kit, and I'm just going to apply the eyeshadow into my eyebrows very lightly. I'm taking the spoolie in between and just really brushing it out because this is really just a feathered look. You just want to fill in a little bit of the gaps. You're not making a structured brow. This is all about the feathered, untamed brow. I'm going to dip into a little bit of my soft ochre paint pot, and I'm just going to apply a very light amount and blend it all up into my eyebrow. And this is just going to neutralize my lid and give a little bit of brightness to the lid as well. I'm also grabbing a little bit of translucent powder to set that, as I always do. So I'm also going to apply a little bit of translucent powder in the center of my under eye just to avoid creasing. Grabbing my Naked palette in the taupey color, I'm just going to apply a little bit of that into the crease to give a little definition to this eye. And a little bit of a smoky effect, very light smoky, don't go intense. This is just to give a little definition. And then I'm grabbing that color, I'll put down below because I don't even know the name, and I'm just gonna drag a little bit under my eye, close to the waterline. I saw Kendall had a little bit of a smoke underneath, and I definitely wanted to recreate it. Now grabbing Soft and Gentle, I'm just going to add some on the inner tear duct as well as underneath my brow bone to add an extra highlight. Now I'm grabbing my Inglot 77, and I'm just going to create my wing. I'm starting very thin on the inner corners of my eye and making it a little bit thicker as I get to the outside, even though it's still a pretty thin line. I'm also going to create a very small wing here for this look. Now grabbing my favorite mascara, the Pro Twisted Lash. I love it because I have a thick lashes already, so this one just coats it evenly without getting the spider lash. So I'm just going to apply this evenly throughout my lashes because I want a very wispy, natural look. Don't forget your bottom lashes, those matter too. I'm not sure the name of this cream sheen, so I'll make sure to put it down below, but I'm just applying a little gloss, and that is it. For the hair, I'm just taking my straightening iron, and I'm using it as a curling iron because it gives us a little bit of a flatter curl, and I'm just passing it through my pieces of hair to give us that wavy effect. And then I'm just going to comb through it with my fingers, tousle it, and play with it until I get that lovely beachy tousled hair. So guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Victoria's Secret Runway Show. I look forward to this every year because every everything about the Victoria's Secret show just is flawless, from the hair to the makeup. The hair is always beachy curls. What I really loved about this year's Victoria's Secret show makeup was that they did a little bit of a wing. And this time they kind of went for a very undone skin with, very unperfected skin. Like, they did minimal concealer, no highlight, no contour, was very just skin, dewy skin. It was beautiful, flawless, and of course the beachy waves. Can't get rid of the Victoria's Secret waves. That's what they're most known for. And it was really awesome from the beginning to end. First, Bruno Mars came out and he sang a couple numbers and everybody was walking down the runway. Then The Weeknd came out and Lady Gaga, and amongst, you know, Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, Kendall, Adriana Lima, everyone was there and they all looked beautiful. This is the first time they've ever done the show in Paris. So I would have loved to have gone. I mean, to have seen that in person would have been a dream. Desi Perkins got to go, and of course I saw it all on Snap. She was looking snatched with that pony. For those of you that don't know, I absolutely love Desi. She's like, oh. So I hope you guys like this tutorial and little recap of the Victoria's Secret runway show, and I have a lot more videos coming this week, so make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and until next time.